and welcome back. I hope everybody is well. For those of you that are new, welcome and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So the video today is going to be a menu planning, refrigerator clean out, and a grocery haul. And then I'm going to be sharing a kid-friendly, yummy, what I consider a fall dinner because it makes you all warm and cozy and gives you all the fall feels at the end of this video, and we're going to get the kids' reactions to it. They're real reactions. So I'm going ahead and making the meal plan, and then you're going to see me going around to the different areas to see what we have and what we need because I don't want to overbuy. And so I'm checking our kitchen fridge, and then I'm going to go out and check the garage freezer for meats, and then I'm going to check the pantry for a couple of items. Then I'll get to my grocery list and see what I need to get at the market. So I hope that you enjoy this type of video. I would like to invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're one of the people that comes and watches my videos but you haven't subscribed, I promise it costs you nothing, but it helps my channel so much. I'm trying so hard to grow my channel. I'm trying to bring you content that I think is fun and interesting and all of that. So I hope you consider subscribing before you leave today. And if you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up. That way I know, so that I know what to film more of. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee, a glass of iced tea, whatever it is you choose, and enjoy the video. So here's our menu. I'm starting on Tuesday, which is tonight, because I cooked last night and I never got around to filling this out because, well, life just got in the way. So I'll fill that out. And then because we have a pretty well-stocked freezer and pantry, there's not much to buy. So we're going to have goulash, waba bowls, if you don't know what that is. It's a restaurant here, and everybody loves chicken and rice and teriyaki, and that's pretty much what it is. And then my dad's a dish that my dad makes or made growing up, which is really simple. And then on Friday they'll do pasta. Because they'll do some sort of pasta dish. Usually me and my husband go out on Fridays, but they'll do some sort of pasta dish because they have football on Saturday, and then the weekend everybody's on their own. And this is a short list of items that we need to stock the fridge. So I need to clean the fridge out before I go to the grocery store. I'm going to get this written on the menu board, clean the fridge out, and then we'll go shopping, and I'll do a grocery haul when I get back. I've seen worse. It's not that bad. I do this weekly. This is a weekly thing for me, cleaning the refrigerator out. I love having a counter depth refrigerator because things don't go in there and die. Sure, we have things that go bad because we intend to eat it. We save it for, leftovers, and we don't end up eating those. But nothing is hidden in this refrigerator, and I love it so much. But, with 8 people in the house, 7 people, sorry, the baby doesn't get in the refrigerator, but with 7 people going in and out of this refrigerator constantly, it's going to get dirty. It's going to get messy, but I've seen worse. I've had worse. When my kids were small, the refrigerator, I wasn't on top of it like I am now. I have the ability to stay on top of it, but I've seen worse, so it wasn't too bad, aside from the shriveled up little baby carrots and all the little spills and that kind of stuff. But it's all clean now, and we are ready to go grocery shopping.
Want your kisses in the morning light, wanna be next to you every night. No, I shouldn't love you, but I might, 'cause your lips, they taste like cherry wine. You're no good for me, we're so bittersweet, but I still want you, I do. Baby, can't you see what you do to me? I just can't resist you. You got me drunk in love, I can't sleep. I need to sober up from this dream, but I can't deny you. I can't deny you. I can't deny you. Na 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 na. Tomorrow, could you be the one to kill my sorrows? Maybe one night you can play the hero, even if I know it's only for show. You're no good for me, we're so bittersweet, but I still want you, I do. Baby, can't you see what you do to me? I just can't resist. You got me drunk in love, I can't sleep. I need to sober up from this dream, but I can't deny you. I can't deny you. I can't deny you. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
So this is why cleaning your fridge out is so good. If you guys remember, I had bell pepper on my shopping list, but I found one in there, and I have half of an onion. We have plenty of onions though, but now I don't need to buy this for dinner tonight. So clean your fridge. You never know what you're going to find.
Love you now.
So here's my haul, my grocery haul. I just got back from the grocery store, and this was, all of this was $153.30 with tax. And what I got was 2 of these Arnold Palmer half and half light, because it is one of my favorite things to drink. 2 gallons of reduced fat milk, a gallon of the lactate, 2 bottles of wine, 3 packages of these balanced breaks. These are so good. So perfect for the little tiny snack if you want something. 2 loaves of white bread, a package of oranges. These were buy 2, get 1 free, so I got 3 packs of Oreos. I got cream of wheat. I was just telling my daughter-in-law, my older sister would make us breakfast in the morning, and she always made cream of wheat, and it always had lumps in it. And that was my favorite part of the cream of wheat, which it's not supposed to have lumps in it, but it was my favorite part. So we laughed about that. But I remembered to get some today, so I'm so happy. I got some string cheese. So kids like that, so do I. 2 things of Parmesan, which we'll be using in tonight's dinner because I'm making goulash, which I'll show you guys how I make goulash in just a little bit. I got broccoli and carrots, and these are for our waba bowls tomorrow. I got 8 apples. These are the Honeycrisp. One of my grandsons loves these, so I'll get those washed and put in the fridge. And then I got 2 packages of the Chobani Greek yogurt, 1 in black cherry and 1 strawberry banana. And then I've got this big thing of sour cream, because we use a lot of sour cream. And I'm so mad because I had bought the 2 packs at Sam's Club, and I froze them because I read online that you could do that. Don't freeze your sour cream. It was awful when I defrosted it, so I had to throw those away. So I needed to restock on that. We use it for a lot of different things. And then, look what I got. They sell now Chick-fil-A sauce at our Stater Brothers, and I wanted to get that. They were out of so many things, and they said they're just waiting on a shipment. Oh, and I got 3 packs. Speaking of being out of things, the whole aisle of drinks, like these type of drinks, was empty, and there was 4 of these left, and I was nice. I left 1 and took 3. So I got the Honest Kids organic, because the kids like these for their lunches, and when they're allowed to have juice instead of water. So I got 3 of these, and the other 2 are out in the garage. I didn't see any sense in bringing them all in here. So that's it. That is my grocery haul for today. Now I got to get it all put away. we're going to go ahead and make the goulash. And I do want to say that I make my goulash different all the time. I use basically all the same ingredients usually, but I will, depending on what I have, if I don't have something, I'll leave it out, or I'll replace it with something like it, you know, that kind of thing. And that's the beauty of goulash. Goulash is, if you just basically get the main flavor down, then you will know what's best for you. And you know, you can omit anything in this. This is just the way I make it, but you do you. It's your kitchen, it's your family. But I'm just going to show you guys how I whip mine up. So today we're going to use ground beef. This is a 3-pound loaf of ground beef. I'm only going to be using 2 pounds of this. Garlic, bell pepper, 2 onions, but this one is almost a whole onion, so I'm going to use that. Salt, soy sauce. I like to use diced chilies, but in my pantry I have, diced tomatoes. I have the Rotel diced tomatoes with green chilies. That's just going to add flavor, but typically I would have just diced tomatoes, but this is a perfect example of, you know, you can replace, omit, ingredients in this dish, and so that's what I'm doing because green chilies add flavor. 2 15-ounce cans of tomato sauce, bay leaf, I'm going to use 3, I think a tablespoon or so of the Italian seasoning, and then about 2 cups of elbow macaroni. So this is the ingredients. It's a very simple dish and it's very kid friendly. If they like spaghetti, they're going to like this. I will do these in small, really small, so, you know, they don't mind if there's like little tiny pieces of green in there, but they'll love it. So anyways, let's get started. I do want to say too that if you have a Dutch oven, use your Dutch oven. This is my daughter-in-law's, and I'm so thankful for it because I didn't have one, but a Dutch oven is wonderful for most recipes on the stovetop. So that's what we're going to be using today. Okay guys, we're getting some good browning on here. So you want to make sure that you brown your meat, cook it all the way through, and once you're done browning your meat, you want to have a good brown on it. I don't know, it adds flavor to me. You do you, but for me it adds flavor. So I like little pieces that have that in it. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get this browned, and then we're going to add the bell pepper, the onions, and the garlic to it, and we're going to cook that down for about 10 minutes. Before we do that though, we're going to skim off some of this fat. There's a lot of extra fat in here that we don't need, so we're going to be taking some of that off, and then we'll add our onions, our bell pepper, and our garlic, and we will let that cook down for about another 10 minutes until the onions have released their flavor and they are translucent, and then we'll add the spices and the tomato sauce and all of those things. So a couple more minutes for this. Let me just bury it, that might help a little bit. A couple more minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and open up my tomatoes. We want that ready to go. And I like to rinse off the top of the cans, just because they've been sitting in a warehouse and you don't know what's been crawling on them. So I just like to give them a rinse before I open them because I don't want anything falling into my food that shouldn't. That. All right, let's check on the meat, see how that's doing. A little bit more. A little bit more. This is a really kid-friendly meal. I know I mentioned that. It was something that my mom would make when we were growing up. I had a mom that worked outside of the home, but she worked just as hard inside the house. She worked when we were at school until we got older, and then she worked retail, and she was an excellent cook. And even if it was simple dishes like this, she added so much flavor to it. So it's a very kid-friendly meal because it's a red sauce with noodles. They don't really even notice any of the other things that are in it. And then we usually top it off with some Parmesan cheese and have a garlic bread with it. I think we have some out in the deep freezer in the garage. I'll have to check. Hopefully we do. Get some of that put in the oven, and we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We got a couple little pieces here that are refusing to cooperate. So, a couple more minutes. Bury that. Let me bury it. I'm going to get a container to put the grease in. Actually, I think what I'll do. All right. Okay, we're good. There's a little extra grease. I'm going to see if I can, well, you know what, there's not enough grease in here. Let me show you. There's not enough leftover grease in here to make me, I don't really feel like I need. It's an 80-20. So I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't want it too dry because we have to saute the onions and garlic and peppers. I think we're good. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and add the 2 onions to this. And we're going to add the bell pepper. And the bell pepper is completely optional to you. All of the ingredients are, but most people I don't think use bell pepper. It's something that my mom used and I love. So, and the garlic. And we're going to go ahead and saute this, like I said, until the onions have released their flavor and start to become translucent, start to break down. So for about 10 minutes. And you want to keep moving it around. You don't want the garlic to burn at the bottom. So every once in a while, just come over here and give it a toss. But that looks perfect. That looks just perfect. Exactly what I wanted. So we're going to let that do its thing. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get the spices ready. It smells so good in here, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm glad I didn't get rid of that oil. Those onions needed it. We're almost there, almost there. You can see the onions are starting to break down. You can see the onions are starting to break down here. They're starting to become translucent. Some of them are. Some of them are not. So here's a good example of two. So we want to make sure that all of the onions have released their flavor and they're breaking down. They're going to break down even more as this cooks, so you want to give them a good head start. Okay. I think we're there. So now we're going to add our spices and our tomatoes. So the Italian seasoning, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of that. So I don't use a measuring spoon, but that looks about right. Like that. Get that in there, and oh my gosh, as soon as that hits the pan, oh, it smells so good. We're going to add some salt, about a tablespoon of salt. I just add a couple of pinches. You don't want to add too much. You can always add salt later, but you can't take it away. Then we're going to add 3 bay leaves. If I can get this open. We're going to add 3 bay leaves as soon as I can get this open. There we go. Whoops, man overboard. All right. 1. These add so much flavor. I think this right here, the bay leaf, is like if you don't have that in the dish, then you don't have goulash as far as I'm concerned. The bay leaf is something that you have to have, but again, you do you, and you know, if it's something you don't like, then don't put it in. Then you're going to add about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, 2, 3, and give that a quick stir. If you guys could smell this, oh my gosh, it smells so good. It reminds me of a cozy afternoon on the sofa when Mom would be cooking dinner and you knew something good was going to come out of that kitchen. Oh, she was the best cook, you guys. All right, now we're going to go ahead and add our 2 cans of tomato sauce. Oh, smells like home. And our diced tomatoes. Again, I'm using Rotel because that's what I had on hand. But a little bit more pepper just adds more flavor. And look at that, you guys. This sauce. I'm going to bring you guys in close in just a second. So you can see this sauce. Oh, so good. Does that not look delicious? Oh my gosh. So good. So yummy. We're going to go ahead and put this on low. I have it on the lowest setting on my stove. And we're going to cover it. And we're gonna let this simmer for about 20 or 30 minutes until all the flavors melt together. Because you guys, ooh, so good, so good. And this stuff is so good the second day. So there we go. We have it covered. We're gonna leave it here for 20, 30 minutes. And while that's happening, I'm gonna go and clean up my mess, and then we'll come back and we'll finish it off. You guys, I almost forgot. Hello, we need water. So now you're gonna add 3 to 4 cups of water. I'm adding, well, I don't know. We're gonna start with 3. There we go. Sorry about that. I was so excited about the sauce, I forgot about the water. All right. There we go. Okay, guys, I think we're ready to add the pasta. Oh, yeah. Oh, so good. Okay. So now to the sauce, we're going to add about 2 cups of elbows, or any pasta of your choice, but traditionally it's made with elbow macaroni. I'm going to go ahead and add that directly to the pot. Give that a stir. Now I'm going to leave the lid off of it and just let it sit here and simmer until the noodles are just about tender, and then I'm going to turn it off, turn the heat off, and just let it rest before we serve it. Oh yeah, this is exactly what you want. The noodles are cooked. They've thickened up the sauce. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Is it good? Do you taste spicy at all?
A little.
A little?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yummy? Nice. So thumbs up or thumbs down? Perfect. Go for it. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Is that delicious? Is it a thumbs up? Yeah? All right, Aiden, you're next. Is it good? Mm-hmm. Thumbs up? Awesome. Well, this video went a little longer than I expected, and I want to thank you if you stayed till the end. A good reaction from the kids is always wonderful. You know how tough it is to feed kids, but they really enjoyed this dish, as you can see, and that makes my heart happy. So I hope you guys try this recipe. If you do, and your family enjoys as much as ours does, come back and leave me a comment. If you like this type of video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And again, I want to thank you, and I hope that you decide to join my YouTube family and visit us every week. I upload every Monday a new video, and we do cleaning, we do decorating, we do cooking, we do gardening, we do it all. I want to keep it fresh and exciting for everybody. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day, night, whatever time it is you're watching this. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.